I really approve of Warlock's skin.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
Outback
Croc,
Outback
best croc.
Yes, best croc.
Best crocodile.
It's my favorite croc.
Then they just need to make an interior crocodile alligator skin now.
Oh, and he drives a Chevrolet
Movie theater.
movie theater? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. That's actually a really good idea. I shall pitch this to Ryan.
Yes,
Yeah.
we should. We should both make a petition.
We make
for
a
this.
petition on Reddit, yeah?
Yes.
Join us on Reddit, guys.
Purple smells and interior crocodile skin
yes.
must be made.
Must be made. So now Style Kang now making the front lines for SF5. They walk right into the ward, and I'm sure BKT must be feeling really happy right now. They spotted all 5 members of SF5, and this is going to be the opportune moment for them to say, hey, guys, do we want to turn around? No, they don't. They ping and say, no, we go deeper. That's what we do. Okay, see the rest of them moving up.
See, Union Jack Fiddlesticks here on SKDLZ. I like that skin.
That skin rarity.
Rare skin.
And BKT Sex's the only one standing around going like, don't worry guys, we got this.
I'll take the 1-on-5.
But
Ghostbusters.
Without Thresh though, they can't get that cheese kill in the earlier round, where Sue and Egg might move to this tri-brush.
Possible, but they will be able to spot them out there because Bangkok Titans are standing on their ward, so they do know.
Yeah,
Don't think
so
it'll happen,
I just wish that SKLZ was here. So once they're done, they were oh, walk back and
then
cheese.
Get destroyed.
Yeah, get cheese. Because you can't pump that Dark Wind first, and once they're two together, it'll be a super bounce.
A lot of damage.
A lot of early damage.
Good damages. Good
damages, man. Good damages. And Graves burst at level 1 can definitely push them out of the lane.
Fiddlesticks was coming back to lane, but then they said no.
It was a bit late. Yeah, it's a bit late. And with that being said, I think Egg and Sue should have a relatively easy time just coming back to lane through the tri-brush.
SKLZ are gonna put down a ward. Come on, do it.
They know.
Throw the Dark Wind.
Dark Wind.
Yes, look at the damage and Egg. Wow, that's a lot of damage for 2 champions.
That was free, and that was the move that they needed to set for themselves.
This might help them snowball the lane because I don't think Sek and Egg can get into their lane now without jungle help. They have to go around.
It's going to be really difficult.
There we go.
They had to pop that early pot, and of course, Lucian, look at that. Still had to go one big round and experience nothing.
Egg,
0 EXP.
Egg has to go around. He can't go through the lane. He will get poked down.
Yeah. So this is actually the best move for them. BKT off to a great start.
Here comes Vi though, so Vi might be able to make something happen. There is no water in that river. This might be, wow, Egg has turned this one around. They might be able to go.
They see it out, the Vault Breaker charging up. Will they miss the death sentence and looks premature. And that ignite, man, that ignite.
Egg just put all his eggs in one death sentence.
In one death sentence.
Did not pay off. I'm really confused as to why he did not use it when Vi was close. He knew they were walking into the brush. They knew they were trying to push him out. Vi was close by, and he could have just done it, got Vi involved, and burn a flash or 2, and then get into the lane.
A bit of a missed call there by the guys, and I think they will pay that the hard way. Because they did, yeah, because Egg dropped that ignite as well.
Yes, and they have to pause the game.
And they have to pause the game because of the mistake. The bad amount, you know, it just come cumulative to server and go like, no.
So we are in the winter split of the resume now. We'll be back into game.
That's absolutely true, Fish. I mean, thank you for the factual recount of our game. Because this is the winter split.
I just realized, it's good that it's not SAJ against SF5. Because that would be pause heaven.
It will be pause.
Pause heaven.
Perma pause. So mid lane looks pretty even up. Lane's actually doing pretty well with each other. I think it's just a matter. I think it's going to be a bit stalemate for a while, simply because these guys want to actually just fast up a bit more. It's going to take some time. It's definitely take some time.
It sure is. Warlock getting good damage down onto Zach. A little bit of misplay, not stopping him from picking up his passive there. And again, not stopping him.
Those
he needs the blobs. He needs the jelly.
He needs the jelly.
Plays a bit too much Candy Crush, I think.
Yeah, and I mean, it's actually true because the trade power from Renekton actually comes up really strong. Oh, using both sides of the nicest. He's gonna regret that one. Oh, and first blood goes to Style Kang. Very reckless play. Was using that slice and dice of burst damage rather than trying to play control a bit more.
Very reckless play there. And quite surprising as well. He wanted to go in and get more harassed down onto the low health Zach. A little bit reckless, though, especially since they did not know where the jungler was.
I think it was a weak choice. Overall, though, 0-1, and that gives SF5 a bit of an advantage back with that goal lead because of first blood. SKLZ gonna prime up using the fear, get some damage onto the Dark Wind bounce. Oh, only twice, not worth.
They're doing a good job getting damage out. Egg might throw Death Sentence here, try and get a hook down.
Oh, and he gets the predicted Death Sentence, wanting to blow that Dark Wind. Oh, the fear comes onto Egg, and BKT Sec picks that one up. Exhaust comes onto Su, and TQ coming from the back, flashing out that barrel. A very nice play. SKLZ dropping really low, getting the Dark Wind. That Dark Wind is the one that finishes it off, and it's a 2 for 2. I still think major worth coming in for BKT.
2 for 2. Bangkok Titans played it out very well. I'm not sure why Egg used the second cast of his Death Sentence there. I mean, almost every single Thresh player now, they walk up to get the flare off instead of using the second cast of the Death Sentence. That allows you to be in a better position to get your range auto attacks off instead of having to go really deep into the opposition. Overcommitment, and that's, he just died there because of the overcommitment.
Indeed, yeah. And with that, I think BKT kind of climbed their way back up a bit, getting that ball to pick out 1-1 and making Lucian's 1-1-1 as well. But Fiddlesticks having the experience advantage is actually really helpful.
It sure is, and he's gonna be able to poke so much more in this lane. He already has that sight storm. He's gonna have the health advantage on an already really squishy Fiddlesticks, so he's gonna be able to pretty much take some damage now in this lane, tank it up a little bit, have a lot of wards for his lane, and now he should be able to poke out Egg and Susu and also get good damage down.
Yeah, so I think overall that's a really fortunate play coming in from them. And Fresno also managed to get a bit of a CS lead from a somewhat stale main lane earlier on. So BKT still on really good shape right now.
That Dark Wind is so scary every time it's thrown out. It's just like, it's gonna hit me a few times or just once.
Yeah, it's a game of luck, really. Warlock here getting a nice amount of farm as compared to Donnie. So it's still pretty even up on top lane, despite the fact that Warlock was killed earlier on, getting all over flash alongside with Commander says, oh, this is actually a really good play coming in. Auto attack, and then Fresno turning that 2v1 into a kill.
And Fresno just said no. Please stop.
It was a bit too, and he didn't get the death sentence, and the flay onto Sec. Sec forced to burn out. Oh, and Su picking that one easily with a Q, the piercing light. I said that forced to back off.
Here we go.
Here we go, NC going in. They get that fear onto Su. Wither hits as well.
What?
Well, yeah, that one happened. And pulling it into the wrong way. NDD dropping really low.
Egg still alive? Oh, no.
When using that Spirit Fire and roasting that egg.
Roasted the egg. It's poached now.
Hard-boiled, yeah, man.
Poached, hard-boiled.
And Warlock can play aggressive now, knowing, hey, they're in the bottom lane now. Let's have fun.
Why is Warlock not squishing these bobblers? They're most satisfying, one of the more satisfying sounds in LOL.
Yeah. It reminds you of Bubble Wrap, and you play the press and just work off Bubble Wrap.
I hope you know how that sound was made as well. Very interesting story about that sound. But here we go, they're going to be fighting up in the top lane.
And then no tenacity kind of drops Goni really low. The Ignite will not be able to finish him off. And now Warlock here just getting lane superiority. That's about it.
Oh my goodness. And pause.
But stop right there, Fish. We need to stop the game for a moment. With that, I mean, Warlock getting that, despite the earlier death coming in from the 2v1 gank, still getting that lane dominance back in.
Especially since he only managed to pick up a Doran's Blade compared to the Giant spell.
Yeah, he went for the Doran's Blade, yeah.
That's a huge item difference.
It is. It's actually a huge difference with these guys. And I think it shows that Renekton has a superior laning phase now compared to, what is that?
Gentleman.
Gentleman.
So Gentleman here is going to go back and pick up that chain vest. That kind of signals, yep, this lane's just going to be farm fest now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to actually win the lane anymore. Style can't come from the side. DQ as well. They get the barrel. Should have enough damage. Are they going to wait for a bit more? No, and Style can't. Oh no! Miscoordination and Style.
TQ just tried to chaos that. I know he tried to kill steal. away from Style Kang.
Kang.
There's no other reason why he would do that.
Exactly. NDD, they're gonna start quick work onto this dragon. Will he pop his ultimate? That's the question. No, it's on cooldown. So, in terms of having drop help, they get the wither onto him. Auto attack galore. They bit of a weak ultimate there, but they still pick up the kill, and that's good enough for them.
His sacrifice though does stop them from doing dragon, so not too bad.
It's not too bad. Money in the bank though for these guys, and with Sek picking up that kill, one might say it was a sacrifice, but they still have another demon to deal with. Yeah, and that is
that is Marty Fiddlesticks, who did nothing.
I mean, they got the fear off, but just not enough damage. And SF5 on the other hand says, hasta la vista, this is our dragon now.
Yes. So SF5 were able to pick up that dragon after losing Egg, who face checked the dragon pit, so to speak, put the pink one down, was not able to clear that one off though. Now they're going to the bottom lane. I think Sek's in trouble. Oh, Sek is actually in huge trouble here. He's gonna get knocked up by Style Kang. TQ's gonna pick up that kill. He's trying to juke through the brushes, but great move by Vi there, locking him down as soon as he went in between.
Yeah, I think that's really that's a good play. I mean, overall from those guys, they got the dragon at least, and that's all that matters. Warlock kill also getting up that wave clear. And bottom lane getting that pressure from 3-man. They get the fear off the Egg. Dark with no bounces there. He has to just back off. As a disengage off the tree.
I don't think so. No, they can't run away.
They can't run away.
They just can't.
Wall getting the thing I like about Renekton in that lane is that he actually gets a lot of sustain and he can freeze it really, really well if he wants to.
Sure can.
See that with that Call to Me, you can just force AoE here, which is rare for these top lane champions. Overall, 5-7 is the current score. Oh, the Ignite goes out. Donnie going for the overcommitment here, popping the dominance from Renekton, and he will survive. 2 onwards, but no biggie, no biggie.
Gandhi will be able to sustain much better than Warlock now though, especially since he'll just be able to pick up the bloblets that he puts down. Warlock has to use his Q there to get some extra health back. Even attacking a turret, he says, yeah, why not?
Yeah, right. He's nil 2 now, slightly higher in the farm, and that Negatron cloak, not being able to beat out with an Negatron, I think signals a lot about how it's going for them at the moment.
Sure does. Zach doing a great job up in this top lane, has not died to the Renekton, keeping him low on health, but we're going to see NDD here poised in the back lines of this top lane. Might try to get the counter gank down onto Zach up in this top lane.
Yeah, I think it's actually going to be really easy to gank Renekton a third time, and that's why I think they're sending NDD to the top lane, kind of join it up. NDD pop their ghosts and to no effect. I think it's been very sloppy play coming from both these teams so far this game, above overextensions.
I think it's been very sloppy play from all the teams tonight so far.
Yeah.
I mean, except for HQ, I think all the teams have been very sloppy, especially with their summoner spells.
I mean, yeah, it could be because of the new patch, and they get the ultimate in. Transno using that distance, and Shockwave once more, trying to get a bit of a gap close, but won't be enough, and Style Kang picks up this kill a second time.
Hammer fist to the face right there.
Oh yeah, it's denting metal, man, this guy. For sure. And Warlock here getting pushed out the lane once again. He needs to start farming up to get to the mid-game tower. Did I say mid-lane tower? I meant mid-game. Yeah.
Must be mid-lane tower.
Again, that trades off. No squishy squashies yet. And NDD forced to defend the lanes. I realize that NDD has been sent to all these various lanes to try to secure them, while not making all that much kill potential so far. Oh, and God there.
He gets it right.
He gets it right, yeah.
I know you're in there, Warlock.
That was deal or no deal to pick the right box, basically.
Outback Clock in his natural habitat in the brush there. Get some good damage done onto Zach, but not too much. He's gonna regen that back up with his bloblet.
Some, but not enough. Bot lane, they want to get this turret down. Second has killed it. Surprisingly, Sek has double guards. I mean, the items are really small as compared to Lucian, who might be able to win out in a trade so long as he misses out at first.
Lucian's building up later the Ruin King. I like this pickup, especially against the Nasus and Renekton team composition, who just have so much health.
Yeah, and he will need to be able to use that kite powers with Blade the Ruin King. Not to mention, I think early on, because of the increased attack speed, your trades actually seem a lot better with the spell cast coming from Lucian, as opposed to the Trinity has that power spike 13, but it just doesn't use that kind of, like you said, ability.
And he's gonna battle out with Style Kang here, who's a little bit too deep into the territory. Turns that one around, and he had to use his ult there.
Yeah. Oh, Mortal Kombat. I think they get that one out.
What?
Who takes that one?
I think TQ got it. TQ picked it up.
TQ got that one. Yeah.
Wow.
I was looking at both junglers, hoping someone was gonna smite it, but no.
TQ.
Not Style
TQ says
Kang.
TQ.
Style Kang, man.
Style Kang, no style.
When I think of this game, I really think Mortal Kombat for some reason.
Style Kang, just no style right there.
Oh, going for the ultimate, and TQ says, go away. No, Fresno.
Did he just say no and get a creep for an ultimate?
Yes, he did. He did.
Okay.
Because he is Gragas.
He did a bit of a K-Thanks buy there.
He pulled a K-Thanks buy, but this ain't no TLC. This is GPL, the regional league.
Regional League. Greater Paws League.
Greater Paws League. And Stu here, they use that ultimate coming in from Sec to wave clear. So he will be down by one piece of burst. TQ going for that fight. He will regret that body slam. Ronnie coming in for the side as well, so they go 1-for-1 in the gank. Not that bad, but could have gone better, I think.
I think TQ regrets using his ultimate on one minion as well.
Yeah.
That could have been a big decisive factor in that fight there.
Especially if they knew that Gon's would come out. So one major thing I feel is that they are being actually uncoordinated, and they aren't good at their rotations at the moment. And it seems to be a big issue for most of the GPL teams tonight.
And the uses of their summoner spells have been a
very questionable.
Bit lackluster.
That culling was also very questionable. Today is a bad night for everyone.
I mean, Monte Cristo has stated in the Korean scene that Lucian is only ever picked for his ultimate to clear waves. For some reason. So maybe SF5 wants to be Korean. They want to be real Korean. Real Koreans.
40%, 400% increased damage on minions and that thing. So, worse, I guess, in some ways. Warlock getting very easily bullied out of lane by Goni now. Tides have turned, and once Renekton loses that power in the laning phase, you know things are going sour. And this is SF5 saying, we're coming back into this.
And my goodness, Renekton just doesn't scale as well as Zac. He has a great early and mid game, but I think Zac has just destroyed the chances of Warlock having any mid game right now.
Yeah, because like I think I mentioned before, Renekton does need a bit of items in the pocket as well to just build up the extra tankiness. Dominus provides extra health, but not resistance. So, can be an issue, especially against Zac, who has health. Naturally speaking, he has a lot of health. Plus, he can just build. I mean, he naturally has all this disruption in his tank.
Naturally speaking?
Naturally speaking.
Not mechanically speaking, but ooh, Chesso, bye-bye.
As usual, he sends them flying away.
TQ just wants to help everybody on BKT right now. He says, here's your charity, you can have it.
Don't drink when you're playing Gragas.
Yes,
the irony.
don't. Oh, the irony of that. Being drunk.
Yeah.
Being drunk just kind of made him miss all of his explosive class. Casks.
Yeah.
He put all his eggs in one cask there.
That's right. Second SKLZ doing quick work off this turn. It's almost down, very, very close. And Su having to defend himself. I think Egg's coming back. Yeah, Egg's coming back into this one. Sec doing the nice wave there that he can do. That's the brilliant thing I like about the Graves Fiddlestick combo, which I think not a lot of AD characters can pull off, is that once the wave is clear, like Blitzcrank, it's easier to land those hooks. And in this case, Fiddlestick's easier for multiple bounces of the Dark Wind.
Sure is. That's interesting observation there. That those Dark Winds as well in the bottom lane early on just pack such a huge punch.
Great. They have great base damage at the start, not so great in the scaling and the leveling up. So it's working out well for them. In Fresno though, already sitting at 108 minion score. A decent Holy Girl also in the making, so I'm thinking this is a good start, a good place to begin as they translate the mid game.
I think so too. Egg here, death sentence, doesn't say anybody. Jungler and mid laner are coming down to try and get a gank off onto this bottom lane, but decide not to after running into a ward.
Yeah, very nicely done here. They plant this one, and intuitively BKT was like, I'm getting out of here. They knew something fishy was going to happen. They sensed you, basically.
Yeah, they knew.
Some fishy.
They just know that Fish is casting.
Fish is casting. So, Graves, though, instead of going for the traditional big burst items like BT and Last Whisper, This time, IE means auto attack. Graves is back in fashion.
Infinity, yes.
They got the fear onto Egg there. He's once again Lantern Man. No, this is just a bad moment. Period. No one. Set goes down easily. And kills that forcer. You know he's gonna die. That's it.
Not working out too well for the Bangkok Titans right now.
They
Not
came
at all.
in like a wrecking ball and they just demolished that bot lane.
They sure did. And Bangkok Titans here, I don't think they have much of a response now. Bottom lane has been demolished by the Saigon Titans, which I did not expect. I thought that Graves Fiddlesticks lane would do much better than the Lucian Thresh lane. Warlock as well, a bit of an underperformance coming in from him. I thought that he would be able to beat out that Zac lane fairly easy. The only lane that's fairly even right now is Intresso and TQ.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by the force of BKT tonight because that Tyrant was already so low that I've been knowing that it's Vi in the opponent's team, you have absolutely no reason to defend that one. It's not like you have a escape comp.
Yeah, it's not like you can run away and hope it works out.
Yeah, not when a wrecking ball's coming in your face.
Not when the wrecking ball's coming in. As soon as Zac joins up with his team, that's going to be a huge, huge wrecking ball for the Saigon Titans 5.
I would love to put a Nicolas Cage picture just superimpose onto Vi.
Oh my goodness, that would be perfect.
Do you think it'll go viral? I think it might go viral.
I think it would go viral.
I'm gonna change it. League of Miley.
You know how they have the League of Draven where they change so many champions, every champion's face, and then some other things like Orianna's Ball, Shield of Leona into Draven's face. They need the League of Nicolas Cage. They need you, Elliot.
They need it. They're gonna get Draven, basically. I shall be the savior of the public, and I'll do that.
We need to cast the game with the League of Draven on one day. We need to.
Yes, we will.
We need to. I'm gonna write a petition to Greta now.
I think so too. SF5 going real deep with these jungle wards. They know that they finally have their advantage, and it's time to pressure those lanes down.
Sure is. They have about 4,000 gold in their advantage, which is pretty significant for 21 minutes into this game. We see that Warlock has joined up with his team. He was able to take down the tower of SF5 early on, which does give him a bit more of a roaming potential. TSU here getting some good damage down onto Sec. Even more good damage down. Listen, doing a good job of keeping Graves at bay.
We were saying that they were 4,000 gold up, but it's not just 4,000 gold up. In this case, that bonus 4k is actually going to the carries, the big guys who are making the plays. Gragas is sitting at 8,000, Lucian is sitting at 8,000, and Zac is decisively beating out Renekton by about 1,000 gold.
Sure
oh, they're going for the assault and battery. Intresso on the bad position. Still gets the shockwave on. Will it be enough? No, they get the slow down with the stretching strike. And some manly BO of the body slam ends off that kill.
Sure, that's TQ picking that one up for his team. Stalkang with the aggressive assault and battery there, doing a good job picking that one up.
Yeah, that's absolutely all they did, and Stu with the superior pushing power gets that kill. Blade of the Ruin King in his pocket. He got nothing to worry about. If NDD would have come and stop him, just using his E dash and Blade of the Ruin King, he was going to steal all the speed.
Sure, I think right now, Lucian can pretty much keep split pushing this lane.
Yeah, he can do it by himself. That's the best part.
He almost has the items for an Infinity Edge as well. Once he picks someone up, he'll be a full Blade of the Ruin King ahead of Graves.
So Style Kang saves that. About 10
Look at
seconds.
style points.
That's for style points.
Style points for Style Kang.
Doing the dance. I love that. It's a pretty strange dance though, but... Oh, and NDD that's picking up all that monies with that one Spirit Fire. Of course, bonus 6 stacks. So Siphoning Strike, worth it, always. To Style Kang making quick one of this. On the top side though, Egg going real low, drops the box in the nick of time.
They'll pick up with Dragon, so it's fairly worth it. Style Kang though trying to run away. Nasus with the ghost though. Ryan Nasus is chasing down. The policeman is coming. Turns on the siren. There goes the handcuffs, but it's not enough.
Not enough, and Style.
Style points. Style points, run away.
Style Kang ran away.
I just realized it's quite ironic that we have a Lucian and Thresh laning in the same lane. I mean, Thresh did kind of kill his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
That's so tough. Lore problem. Goni dropping real low as well. Stealth Division kicks in. That was just basically, I think, Goni being really, I don't know, staying in the wrong position at the wrong time.
Did see TQ come in. This time, his Explosive was meant to throw people away from those Stealth Division. Wasn't able to do too much, so he gets bursted down. Tower goes down as well. Style Kang exhausted out. Double kill for the Orianna. Surprise party. Union Jack Fiddlesticks will help with the triple kill for Orianna.
Right, and this is initially SF5 traded Thresh, a support champion, for a Dragon, and that was good. But that just swung it all the way in the opposing favor now.
They've done it twice already. They just gave Eggs just like the sacrificial lamb for Dragon.
It was. I mean, I wouldn't mind trading my support away. I mean, no offense, John. But I would give up my support if it need be for that Dragon in that early part of the game. The thing is, subsequently, they
have
just...
all my teammates.
I don't think Judy would be very happy about that. And
he's always the first one to go, so it's
Silver,
okay. Silver Elo.
And with SF5, actually then losing both Goni, Style Kang, and then TQ, not worth.
And the tower as well.
Yeah, not worth. SF5 responds by swinging up the top lane, gets one more turret. That's a pretty good place to be in. They can actually now do the rotations to the mid lane. I think that's going to be very helpful.
They still are up by quite a large amount of gold. SKLZ does get the fear down onto TSU. He won't grab, he won't grab the lantern.
Yeah, that direct passage though, not the best use of it. He knows that it was 3 seconds of fear. By the time your direct passage comes out, it's like there's no point clicking that.
Pretty much, and also his wife's in there. I don't see why he doesn't want to go for a little bit of a...
He should though.
He should.
I want to touch the lantern. Grab my lantern first.
Yeah, grab the lantern.
I saw on the Reddit forums, some guy was like, we need to, if we press W a second time, we need to get the... I don't know why I made the guy's voice sound like that, but yeah, that's my impression of people.
I hope they don't, because then everybody's just going to press W.
All the time?
Yeah, all the time. There we go, SKLZ getting a lockdown, death sentence as well.
Easy kill. And with that being said, now a big chunk of the CC is dropped from the side of the Bangkok Titans.
Sure is. SF5 now have the luxury of pushing up this top lane. The rest of BKT have to regroup. They might be able to get an engage though, just because TQ is not with the team.
Here we go, NDD coming from the side. Is he going to use his ultimate yet? No, not blowing any spells whatsoever. Gets the Wither onto Zac. No, not sure if he's so tanky at the moment with that Spirit Visage and of course the Sunfire Cape.
What is damage?
What is damage? That's
damage don't hurt me.
Damage don't hurt them. Exactly, no more. And they still have that 5-man combo with TQ moving into that top lane. This is going to be really interesting. Style Kang from the side. They get the death sentence on the Crocodile. The culling comes in, not culling anyone. NDD dropping real low. Of course, cleansing away. Only getting one shockwave for the whole thing. Jam, bam, lots of AoE damage. TQ using that ultimate to great effect. Swing the thing apart. Goni going into death mode here. Taking some damage. Zoo with the double kill, triple kill. Right to the side. Warlord picks up that kill. The shutdown.
Jumped it.
Oh my gosh, and it's 4 for 3 with SF5 coming up slightly underhanded.
TQ does have that blue buff though. He's going to continue chasing with that body slam. Slice and Dice does get the double proc off the minions there in the mid lane, so he will be able to get away from that one. BKT, despite being...
Alright, we're going to move into a replay just to kind of show you what happened in slow motion. Vish, take us through this.
So we can see here, Style Kang, they know that he's coming. Death sentence goes straight onto Warlock. Gets knocked out by Style Kang. Here comes Gunny as well. Pops the Let's Bounce. Warlock though, very good timing with his ultimate right as he gets initiated on, so he's a bit tankier and does a lot of damage now. Gunny's going to keep bouncing. And Trestle, unlucky, only gets that shockwave onto one person who's TSU and gets no damage. But Sek, left in the back lines here by the Bangkok Titans, no damage down onto him. The TQ ultimate does separate Warlock and Sek here and gets while Trestle picks up the double kill, but doesn't do too much as he arrived late. Sek tries to duel out TSU here, will lose out thanks to the body slam, and will eventually get picked up by a nice pickup by Warlock here, who will eventually escape.
Well, and that 5-1 thing I must say is that I think Style Kang he knew that the Orianna was across the wall and could have gotten that Vault Breaker because the wall was in the brush, but he chose to stun lock up Warlock instead. I don't know if that's the best choice because he was kind of like free roaming on the side after that.
They locked up both NDD and Warlock, who are playing Renekton and Nasus, and if you want to bring them closer into your team and stun lock in your team, they're happy with that because they're going to be damaged. They're going to be dealing damage as long as they're close to the opposition champions. And then the shockwave coming out from Intresso, I thought that was the key point of the fight because if he was able to hit a few more people there, I felt that BKT could have decisively taken that fight despite being so much gold down.
I agree with that. So a bit of a priority mismatch for the team here. SF5 not showing the best teamfight coordination we've seen so far in the GPL. But no, the thing is that they're still up in goal, which is okay because it's not a fatal mistake, at least not for now.
It wasn't a mistake, so to speak, just because they did end up trading 4 for 4. But the shutdown goal going to Warlock might help him out. I still think Warlock's item choices are a bit questionable though. Getting the Bilgewater Cutlass on a Renekton.
The Cutlass plus the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. Now the Boots of Lucidity are great in the laning phase. Once the teamfight is now, they catch out NDZ here. SKL, they're coming to the side. Tons of AoE damage and they're going to just stop the Fiddlesticks party right there. Gaudy picks up a kill onto ND from the side. Two, trying to get as much peel as possible. Warlock goes in, a nice play. Coming from the side, Intresmo misses the ball. Culling, no culling.
No culling allowed. Zac does get death sentence, so they're going to continue this fight.
A fast flight, a very nice over there by Intresmo. Gaudy going real low. Zac getting tons of damage, burning the flash from Gaudy. It's going to be a 3 for 2. Man, SF5 team's getting these really nice engages, but the follow-up is very reckless and very sloppy.
They keep going on to both Warlock and NED though. I don't think they should be engaging on these champions.
No. They need
Not at all.
Zac and Intresno out.
Yes, they need to take out one of the carries and then focus on the front line.
Yeah. They need to get the DPS out. It's not like SF5 does not have its own DPS. That's the big thing. They have the DPS to take out and assassinate a single target. But that culling really lackluster damage, a lot of wasted time.
And I was saying right before the fight, I don't like the Bilgewater Cutlass pickup from Renekton. I think if any item to go for damage on Renekton, I think it should be going for that Tiamat instead. Yes.
We've been seeing Tiamats a lot, and I think that's been kind of a new item of the month, right? For Renekton players.
Even on junglers, I always criticize junglers when they pick up the Spirit of the Elder Lizard. I like it better when they pick up a Tiamat instead.
Right.
Which Mineski have been doing so sometimes on their carry junglers, but it feels like a more wholesome item.
I do think so too. No matter how great the advantages, Tiamats does allow you to help you push out these lanes in the current meta where creep wave management counts for a lot.
Sure does. So SF5 here is still ahead by about 5,000 gold. That lead has not changed, but the Bangkok Titans are showing, despite being behind, they can fight.
They can still do this, that's for sure.
And you here going really hard onto TQ. The shockwave still hits despite being knocked back. Very, very questionable once again. The ball delivery service on Nasus onto Agragas. Yeah,
a bit weak, I would say. Yeah, that's for sure. SKL dead here, and Saigon needs to defend that bottom lane, they gotta push it out. But Su and, of course, Style Kang lurking in the bottom lane. They're trying to do a split push type strategy. I don't know if it's gonna be best. NDD going forward, has the ball in for a moment. No speed boost.
No speed boost at all. NDD gonna grab a stack from that ward there. Another 30 gold for him as well. Egg gonna clear out the wards in Baron. And the recent changes to Baron are quite interesting as well. You can no longer just walk into his pit. He will hurt you.
Now he knows when you enter his room.
He will hurt you.
I mean, it kind of makes sense though, because I know when people enter my room, I don't just go like, oh hey guys.
Oh hi, you can look at my stuff.
Hey guys.
Just don't hurt me.
Why do I make everyone who comes to my room sound like an idiot? I mean, that sound like really like they have problems, they have issues. BKT trying to go into the Baron pit, got to defend this objective, get their pink ward in, and as good guy SKL Zed with that Oracle.
So who is it twerking off for right now?
Yeah, it's kind of it's gonna be a twerk off.
It's gonna be a twerk.
It's gonna be a twerk off between these guys. In fact, I think when Gargazas is dance, it looks a bit like a twerk. Sometimes I think. I don't know. I'm starting to get really bad dreams tonight.
Yes.
I think for sure.
Yes.
Egg and Goni. I mean, still has that Oracle up. It's gonna last enough for them to secure vision around the Baron pit. Now the question: what do you think BKT can do to get back in this game?
I think BKT needs to get a good fight off. Every time they fought against SF5, they've been caught out. Either NDD or Warlock gets initiated on. I think if they can get a good fight with all their members in good proximity and start off the fight in a 5-on-5 situation, they might be able to actually take the fight.
Right. And now that you mentioned that, I'm looking at Oriana's score. 9-3-3, man. The amount of damage you bring to the team, if they shut down Intresno as early as they can, it actually might be. Taking his turret, not the... Well, they gave it for free anyway because...
Yep, free tower.
I mean, SF5 was back.
Charity.
charity. Always nice and merciful, I always say. Except in solo queues. Oh, they turn around, they can GQ early on. Interesting using a very questionable shockwave, but still, they get tons of damage down. Style Kang trying to peel on Interesting, the burst damage, NTD, so much getting it lasted onto Style Kang. Going dropping real low, Sound Division, he's gonna block the 4 blobs. He's gonna blob into 4 blobs.
Blob and 4.
Was that my commentary? Wow.
Blob into 4 boblets. We saw Bangkok Titans there, hiding behind the wall.
Fog of War plays.
Fog of War right there. As soon as TQ body slam past that Fog of War point, he's like, no.
Go, 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 go.
No. TQ was
on
just like,
BKT.
help me.
Help, please.
Help me, please.
Help, please.
He could not be helped though. He couldn't even flash away from that fight.
Intresno's damage is incredible. I must say, it's just dish out so much. And because of the utilities bringing to the team, the shields have been actually keeping targets alive. We saw Sek actually was low early on, I think. Oh, he was a target at least. And then the ball.
And we saw it just there. We were talking about it before. SF5 consistently engaging on the tanks of the Bangkok Titans. BKT get one fight. They pick off a carry and they win the fight. That's exactly what SF5 needs to do earlier. The Culling's just...
No, he ain't calling anything, man.
Just a little bit of poke.
BKT showing that they can be comeback kings. Egg trying to get the flash with the death sentence. Misses that one out.
Put all his eggs in one basket there.
But
Pause. I'm pretty sure Sek is disconnected. I mean, he's standing there just waiting to die.
no, it could be baits. It could be the baits.
It could.
And it was the best one.
And it could be...
It could be DC.
Could be.
Could be. It's all a possibility because...
I hope it works out for him.
I hope it works out for them. I think our viewers will be very disturbed. I mean, thinking just like, oh, Fish and Elliot really left Malisaurus. I'm like, no.
No.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. I just like the pun.
Maybe Jehudi.
Jehudi, for sure.
For sure. I mean, we see what he tests the audio with.
So, the Sek managed to run away from this one. No big deal for them. Things actually looking pretty bright at the moment for the side of BKT. SF5 get another turret though, which should be the worry on the side of Bangkok Titans.
They have Baron. They're happy campers right now.
Yeah, they should be happy campers. My only question is that if they manage to actually have really good 5-on-5 fight for reals this time,
For reals?
SF5 that still can win this one.
I think so too. For reals.
For reals.
For reals. It might
Korea.
work out eventually.
Korea. Yeah.
Korea Pause.
Korea. This is the welcome to the Greener Paws League.
Welcome to the Greener Pause League. Today we are representing the Circle of Death.
Pause.
I wonder what's gonna happen. I mean, there is gonna be a day in Greener Pause League where that countdown time is gonna hit 0.
I
think the world explodes. I think just
I
gone.
remember the end of the summer split, we had an infogram about the GPL. The next one I'm proposing total number of minutes paused.
Total number of times paused, most number of times paused in a game, and total length.
Total length.
Total length and also the length of pause initiated by each team.
Yes.
Yes.
Broken down to a stats chart.
Broken down to a stats chart.
I love infograms.
Whoever's in the green office right now must be like, oh, I hate these casters. Why?
Why, Elliot? Why, Fish?
Why?
Why you make us do work?
Why are you making us do this work?
Why you promise people things we won't deliver?
Greener pause.
Greener pause, unpause.
Unpause. Now it's unpaused. We're back in the Greener Premier League.
Yay!
Until next time, when the pause happens. Good night.
We'll be your commentators for the.
We'll be your commentators
for the Pause League. Yeah.
For Pause League. So back to Premier League.
They're going for the well, Dragons up in 40 seconds, so 40 minutes is too long. But they have the Baron buff. I think they want to bulldoze their way down to the bottom lane first. Lots of money to be taken out of it. And with that being said, earlier on they were about 5,000 goal ahead. SF5 now getting their gap closed.
Sure is. Gap being closed.
Yeah, the gap being closed now. And money in the bank for these guys. BKT has so many outer times they can take to match up even score.
They sure can. And with this Baron buff, I don't think there's much that SF5 can do to stop them.
This is really in Fresno being the boss here.
It sure is. 10 kills, 3 deaths, and 5 assists.
He's carrying his team. He's bringing the entire kit to carry the team.
Put the team on the back right now. That's what he's doing.
That's exactly what he's doing, and I love it. I think it's a great move. Look at that. Every time NDD goes in for the scares, one shield comes in, more than enough to take up those at least 2 turret hits.
BKT really looks scary right now. Blade of the Ruin King has been picked up by Renekton. A little bit of a questionable item in my opinion, but could work out.
And Sek managed to catch up items as well. Up against Lucian, was so far ahead early on. This is not looking good for SF5. Bulldoze back in. They're now only 800 gold away from cashing out to the Saigon Fantastic 5.
Top lane just has such a massive minion wave pushing into that top tower. It eventually will get there. The slower it takes to get there, the bigger that wave's gonna get.
The Blade of the Ruin King is finished on Renekton, but he also has his tanky items now, which we didn't notice earlier on. This is looking scary.
Very scary.
They can pick up that red buff as well, passing it over to Sek.
They will get pick that one up.
And this is them doing the smart rotation. I love it. I love how these teams are adapting to how Koreans also do their rotation. Shuffle our lane, all 5 up.
Who needs minions?
Real
Korea don't need minions. Real Korea 5-player against world.
5 players against the world.
I mean, just look at this huge minion wave. They didn't even want to wait for it. They're just like, no, just minions.
No, they can do that as well because they have the Baron buff. Now the Baron buff allows them to regenerate so much better in the process. So
I'm just admiring that sexy minion wave there that just got obliterated.
They got obliterated, I know, right? Power of Gragas, all in there. Wall coming in. NDD, they have tried to push out. Basically, all BKT needs to do is push this wave out because their Baron buff is going to drop real soon.
Warlock still on the front lines with NDD. Works out very nicely them having those 2 frontline tanky champions, 2 carries in the back with the support in between, healings for those 2 carries. Works out very nicely for them indeed.
It's a good composition to be running, and of course a good, if I want to say, a formation for these guys as they move through the game. Of course, trying to cancel out the mid wave, trying to build it out, stack it up a bit more, while the bottom and top lanes push in. They could go for a bit of a split push at the moment, I think, because items-wise, I think most of them can do, especially if Zen has to start bot lane, it should be fine.
Going to be interesting to see what the Bangkok Titans and the Saigon Fantastic 5 do to initiate this next fight. It looks like it's going to be a stalemate for a while.
Going in, Warlock with the stun onto Egg. A very nice also actually coming in from TQ. He does get to disrupt them quite a bit, dropping the health quite low. Look at Sek. Sek's almost halfway through the health. They defend the inhibitor, and that's what counts.
Quite surprising, Saigon Fantastic 5 are not out of this game. The goal is still even. So still very close between these 2 teams. It's going to be very close this next fight.
Right, and it is going to be close. One that I like though is that NDD actually doesn't have much stack siphoning strike, but he's being really key. He's just going to the back lines and getting that wither off the right target at the right time.
And just being a really tanky beast as well.
Yep. Hey, coming from the side, is he going to set up that death sentence? They need to get onto this engagement soon. If not, the inhibitor is as good as dead.
They sure do. BKT nicely putting their frontliners in front of the carry, so very hard for the Saigon Fantastic 5 to push in on them to get the initiation off.
3 damage coming on, Warlock engages. They get the bomb drops as well. Rudy at the back. Going from there, BKT NDD drops down really fast. Zonya's coming up from DQ. No culling whatsoever. That shockwave actually doesn't do much damage to try to get the 2, burning the flash, and this is BKT going down to death.
2 deaths there. Sek was in a really bad position as well. TQ had a very nice ultimate, I think. He was able to separate the back line and the front line of the Bangkok Titans. That allowed TSU to kite with the rest of the team to obliterate the front line, while Goni just pretty much destroyed Sek by himself.
Everyone's checking the turret today because disrespect turret. Hashtag disrespect turret.
Hashtag don't like minions.
Don't like minions. Minion useless.
Useless minions. Minions
what
are
I pay you guys for, man?
Minions not working out.
Not working out.
They're not working out.
Season 4, are we removing them from the game?
Yes.
Okay.
With Teemo.
All Teemo.
All Teemo. All Teemo.
Terrible bad. So next Baron up in 7 seconds. This is actually going to be contestable, I think, by both teams. Because the mid inhibitor is up for the side of SF5. It's going to be a fight to the death. And I think whoever wins this next team fight will actually take the game.
They're doing Baron, so I think BKT can lose if they do this Baron.
You think BKT will lose that?
They lose this Baron, yeah. I think they'll be able to come around and destroy them. Smart BKT, don't do the Baron.
Baron is the ultimate new state. That's what I strongly believe in. Ultimate new state.
There's a stronger word than that, which Destiny, a popular streamer for both StarCraft and League of Legends, has used before, but I don't think it's very stream friendly.
Oh, it's not making sense. No. Warlock goes real low. A very nice shockwave coming in for the side of BKT. The fight erupts. Stalkang gets speared. SKL gets tons of AoE damage. Donnie dropping very low as well. Culling not being able to bring the Dom down. And oh, that barrel almost there. Almost close enough to pick now NDD.
These fights are just so close between the two teams. I mean, SF5 came out on top just based on the health difference, but still, that was a really, really close fight.
It was indeed.
Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. And Baron fight. Baron.
I don't think we'll see Baron fight. SF5 can take this one.
Oh, and a really premature smite there could have cost me something. But thankfully, no one was there.
Thankfully.
SF5 take the Baron buff. They're going to go back to base. 20-20 is the score. This is looking like to be a long game. 67.4k goal in favor of SF5. Bangkok Titans from being comeback kings, being relegated once again to the loser seat.
Yes.
Yep.
They look like they're going to come back in the game. Look like they're really strong despite being gold down.
Looked. That's where you were wrong, Fish.
That's where I was wrong. But now they're behind in gold again. That's where they're strong.
They're
stronger when they're behind.
They know how to play from the back.
They know how to play from behind.
Yeah. Ooh. I think Miley
that
Cyrus
might work out for them.
Miley Cyrus as well. Both of them know how to play from behind.
They should liaise with Jehudi.
They should. They're gonna go for the death sentence.
Egg. Dragon is a stationary target.
He wanted to try to do the death sentence and fly to the dragon thing.
He missed a stationary. How do you miss it? I don't know,
but with that they pick up the dragon with the Baron buff. This is SF5's game to win now.
It is.
It is their game to win. Brute force down the mid lane. Stalkang going to lead the charge. He's actually really tanky. Look at that.
He has lots of style.
Lots of style, and got a shield in the random endowment. Got a locket from the Solari. Got the fist from the ancient golem.
He has the two big fists as well.
He has his own two big fists.
Yes.
And he's going to lead. They have actually a lot of tanky. I mean, the tanky front line from Zac and Vi is actually really, really good for them. The good thing, what I like about Vi though, is that as a tank you have the armor shred plus max health damage from the W.
I like that a lot. And the auto attack reset as well. 2. You can charge up 2.
For excess points, yeah. So it's looking really nice now. As long as it keeps Stu alive, I think Stu should just stop using the culling. Like,
yeah.
For me to be less DPS and auto attacking.
I think Gragas just popped. No, he did not pop his ultimate there. No pop.
He's drunk, but not that drunk, you know?
Yes, just a little bit.
I think we need to get
He needs to put egg in his casket.
He needs
I think.
Yes.
And throw that instead.
Throw that instead. Might be well worth one day.
Instead of putting all the eggs in one basket, just put egg in the casket and throw it at the team.
Put all your egg in one casket.
Yes, put all your egg in one casket, throw that at the Bangkok Titans, and that might work out.
It will work out. I believe so. Stalkang going to soak out a few hits while Su gets a few in. That dark passage that I don't think was very necessary.
Just taunting Lucian like, here's your wife.
Your wife is here.
Your wife.
Hit the turret. I shall not let her free until you hit the turret. I don't think Thresh talks in such a gentlemanly voice.
No, I don't think so either. I
gave him this really nice.
That might be exquisite Gragas, but this is Oktoberfest Gragas, so maybe not.
Gragas Esquire, yeah.
Maybe the gentleman Choga.
I really hope they give Thresh a very gentlemanly sound. Hello, Lucian, you want your wife?
No, you want your wife back? Might be able to provide that service for you.
One day.
At a price.
At a price.
At a price.
Now they sound like David, just at a price.
Hey, at a price it would be.
SF5, now going back to base, they went to stock up on all those items, the last minute items, and I think this is the final countdown for them. Cue the cheesy 1980s tech music. Yeah. And now, yeah, that's really nice what you said. I think we just need SF5 to force their way to the victory.
I think
Get a nice engage on
it's
them.
still anybody's game. I mean, Bangkok Titans still have the chance of winning a team fight.
They could, I think they could, with Intresno, high amounts of damage, but with the double lock of the Iron Solari, now that's a different thing altogether.
They're gonna really have to rely on Intreso to get a great ultimate off.
A great one.
A great,
and that
not even a
requires
good, a great.
one. And you need the help of SKLZ to at least get into the brunt of the fight with that Caw Storm.
Caw?
Yeah, the
Caw
Storm.
Storm.
So that's gonna take a high amount of teamwork, and I don't know whether they can pull that off. Okay, so the siege comes in. They still got a bit of time. The Brepper that was the
ultimate.
There
was the cast.
And Warlock now going back in, getting a stun on the TSU. Long from Saigon, pops the box there. Gonna be enough. Teardrop entity real low. TQ's got it. Angle is now pop. No, oh, that goes down. Gone, going real low. TQ as well, taking tons of damage. Warlock dropping. Egg goes to the flash. Sang picks up TQ. Silencers going all around. Egg picks up Warlock. Now Su as well, getting a double kill.
Carrie's
going in for Egg. Will it be enough? No, he's gonna walk out of that one.
He dies.
Big Knight gets the take. Triple kill for second in Fresno. They could go brute force their way into that inhibitor and even take the game.
See, SF5 really put all their eggs in one casket there.
They put the egg in one casket.
As soon as TQ threw his ultimate, that was go time.
Warlock was like,
I'm a crocodile.
Let me through.
Let me through.
We're reading some Scottish now, no?
We are the Scottish.
We are the Scottish.
Are you not Scottish?
I am.
You are, okay.
And they're gonna try to end this game. It's gonna be the two-man in Fresno and Sek. Getting in. They gotta fight on Style Kang though. He's really tanky. In Fresno taking way too much damage from the turret. Sek now gonna take out a few hits as well. Style Kang just needs to go and burn some time. No, tons of damage coming. Lock up Iron Solari.
Sek might die.
No, Sek, they get the turret. Oh my goodness, this is time really tight for them. Sek needs to get that DPS onto it. Style Kang at half health. No, they're gonna say, come on, dude, come on, let's go. Back off.
Let's get out
Oh
of here.
man, scary days. Especially knowing that the home guard boots are up.
Oh man.
Man,
This is one intense game.
is this real life or is this fantasy?
This is fantasy. I mean, Bangkok Titans are still behind in gold, so I think they can still win this one.
I mean,
As long as their goal doesn't exceed SF5's, they might win.
BKT just went from behind and they came in to take one Nexus turret away. One step closer to victory.
One step.
I mean, the SF5 is not even in that base yet. That's the thing. That's the magic and the problem they're faced with. And we might go to Baron number 3 of this game.
Barons. Lots of Barons.
Lots of Barons. That says someone's got to be the wrecking ball.
SKLZ here.
SKLZ gets hit by the death sentence, but the fear goes down on the TQ. Very nice play. Hey, dropping super low. All the casket, then casket damage. Really nice. Warlock dropping extremely low once again. SKLZ getting also in his friends to pick up that kill. Well done for them. Sorry, Egg. Egg got smashed and scrambled.
That is why, ladies and gentlemen, you do not use the second casket system.
Yes. Listen, man. We're gonna make a series called Lessons by Fish.
Lessons by Fish.
Lessons by Fish. I'll create a Twitter account called Lessons by Fish. And now Bangkok Titans picked up the Baron buff. It's been back and forth. First Baron BKT, second Baron SF5, next Baron BKT.
BKT is still behind in gold. They can still win.
But after the 60k goal mark, normally people are like, who cares?
Yeah, gold. Yeah.
It's like
money.
Yeah,
You want? Go.
Take
Make it rain. Make it rain. Make it rain.
Yeah, I want that picture of Fry. Just shut up and take my money.
Yeah, take it.
Shut up and take my money. Su and Goni here. Nah, they can't. I don't know if I can do it now, man. They need to get whichever team wings first and misses a crucial ultimate, that team will lose.
I think so too. I mean, that's just what happened with TQ throwing out his casket.
Yeah. Casket. I think that's the saddest thing because it's foreshadowing of death. Funeral caskets. Very
Ironic.
sad. Yes,
Very ironic.
very deep today.
Very
today.
deep.
Yes, deep thoughts with Elliot and
Sentiments by, yeah, deep thoughts with
Today
Elliot.
is deep thoughts with Elliot and lessons by Fish. Our Twitter accounts.
Things Elliot and Fish do.
Things Elliot the Fish do. That's our new. That's gonna be our new hashtag on Instagram and Twitter.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. SF5. Now Sek has that Guardian Angel. Something with Intrezno said, no, I'm not taking any of that. He went full 6 item offensive. 6 offensive items.
Wow.
They're very offensive and they
Bright lines though, questionable.
20,000 gold, wow. So everyone needs, I mean, whoever, it's about coordination now. And since we're going to talk about coordination, I'm now going to, guys can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and while the rest of them, they're just clearing the wave, honestly. It's just that. Instead of getting those free hits, because he has a Guardian Angel, that's very helpful. It's extremely helpful. Guardian Angel plus shields from Intrezno means free pokes on turret.
PQ's GA is almost up to par. I think that might be the goal sign for SF5.
They're waiting. Oh, their sentence misses out. And that could be also another signal for them to kind of start this fight. Easy wave clear coming in for both the entire team, really. This is one block that's a tango, classical music.
Tango, pretty much.
Oh, they get the death sense on the Sek. He's not choosing not to fly over that one. The culling does absolutely not. Style King dropping reload. BKT Sek gets 1 kill to Style King. Sek still has his Guardian Angel up. And Goni at the backline. Oh, very nice kill there by Intrezno using that shockwave. Oh, the Goni going real low. Trying to get the flash on as well. Going to Problem form. SKLZ from the side getting a fear. As Sek picking up that kill. And 2, bye-bye. That's knowing you.
Nice to know you.
Nice to know you. A flash coming in TQ.
Lurbia Zazonia there.
Gotta go fat goal for a while. And I think that is going to be GG for the team. AK them. Going to take tons of damage.
SF5 just leaving the game. They know it's over.
They know it's over.
BKT from behind and behind again. Double negatives make a positive.
Oh, and the inhibitor respawns. Because nothing says a good game than anti-climax.
Yes.
Nothing says good game like that. And at the 54-minute mark, BKT take this one home. Wow. From behind. I think that's where BKT likes to play.